Hello, it's Thursday night, I'm Dan, and we're playing some more Space Food Truck, trying to avenge our failure in the last game that came after a lot of turns, not a lot of finding tail leaf, and the dreaded lose all your shields plus unavoidable damage combo. So let's get started, playing on Tie Hot, as we always do. And I remember that my tweet announcement that I'm streaming should probably have gone to the devs, or else they won't retweet it. Alright, so we're starting with a meteoroid, which, I mean, not great, because you're taking the damage. Alright, well, we don't have the ask around. We don't have to worry about spending 3, so I guess we're gonna put 2 in, but move 1 spot. Guess we'll move more toward the first drop-off. So, I mean, we'll enter 2 moves, but we'll only probably do 1. Unless we do something like draw something that reveals what the other spot is. No, we'll just stop on that. Alright, what do we got? 2 refined silks are awfully expensive. Need the mushroom. Grab 1 each of a 3 and a... Let's see. Chef is gonna buy mushroom no matter what. Captain probably buys. We're probably not going to be able to get to 7 with either the engineer or the scientist. So they're both going to want things that cost 5. So that probably means we're buying spun silk and the claw and one of the refined silks, but I think that's it, so let's just go with that. And I mean, it is an option to buy the spun silk with the captain instead, but I think we'll just... The claw isn't useful early, we've noticed, because there's not that much you can get back until you've bought some stuff. Let's grab a raw silk with the captain. Magic numbers of the captain are mostly like 2 and 4. Alright, well this game we got both taste tests in the first hand with the chef, so that's a plus. On the other hand, we just had our lab thing damaged, so... we got a cook, so let's destroy the other cook. Also, our door is damaged, but we don't care, because why would you move? Alright, can't do anything more. Next phase, buy the mushroom, because we can cook it. And, you know, we don't need a lot of money. Alright, well, clearly our play here is to foresight the engineer's row, looking for the 3rd copy of Wrench, which we didn't find, but my temptation is to buy the spun silk because the engineer might get the free card and buy refined silk. Come on, free card. Nope. Well, how much damage are we taking? We want to fix that is 2 and 3 for sure. We can leave these uninvestigated. So let's do an upgrade of the shields and then wrench for 3 to fix a draw pod and get a level of shields back. And I guess we'll buy a claw that isn't very useful right now. But later we'll rather have it than a hall pass. Oh, well, now we get a free card. So let's ask around. Well, here. Another rousing speech. Those are always nice. A tail leaf is not what we need this game. And serendipity. Well, I'm gonna engage for one. Go to the rousing speech. Yeah, that's some stuff. And let's add that. Lots of good stuff in the store right now, and then we'll engage for one, but not move. Just so that we don't need to... I mean, I guess it doesn't really make it matter that much, because next turn... Alright, we're buying the X-ray Burnweiser, I think. Next turn, we're probably just going to go to that Serendipity, which is only going to cost 1 energy, and we don't need to worry about losing. But we want to make sure we're moving somewhere we know next turn, since we figured we probably weren't going to have... I mean, it would take some good luck on top of a free draw to actually have the ask around again. So, Chef is going to taste test for a taste test, destroying taste the future, and taste test for a hall pass, destroying taste the future, and then cook the mushroom to get it out of there, which unfortunately leaves us with 6 instead of 7, which means we can't buy the diploma bot. So what does that do for us in terms of purchases? We'll take a hall pass. We'll probably end up blowing it up. I'm willing to discard 2 power here because I don't really want to... What I want to do, I think, is mutate the existing wrench, because I don't want to buy something from this row without knowing what it is, because there's only really one thing we care about. I mean, the duct tapes are okay, but it's really the wrench that we want. Alright, well, we could upgrade the ship twice and then wrench for 2. Or we could upgrade the ship once and wrench for 3. Nobody's draw pods are broken. And the scientists didn't have the foresight in hand. I'm gonna upgrade the shields once. And wrench shields only. Just have full shields, possibly give myself a buffer that I can use to maybe just take one of those damage effects on the chin instead of having to pay for it. Oh, we got a free Burnalizer, and the hitboxes on discard pod aren't fixed still. No, we're going to destroy Taste of the Future. We can engage, we don't need to add any energy. And we're going to go to Serendipity. And we have by far enough energy to go past it. Because we can afford anything that it could possibly throw at us. So while we're safe, we might as well do it. And we know we're going to have an engage next turn because we saw it on top of the deck. Okay, well, we gotta go way to the edge of the galaxy to get the Great White Truffle, which is... it's not actually so bad from the first drop-off. And let's keep going. Oh, that's also a good thing. And what did we find out about Space-Time Flies, where we are not going to want to go? Okay, well... we're gonna need these mushrooms after This is awkward. Everything costs 7 except... And we're not even going to need the mushrooms that soon. We really need to find the beetle. And then we'll later need to find several more beetles. We already know about all the tail leaves we'll ever need. I'm going to do this. It doesn't feel great. And buy a hall pass. I feel like Chef can't destroy one of his cards because he needs to taste test twice to get up to $7 to buy a diploma bot. Well, now that's not happening now, is it? So take the hall pass, destroy the taste of the future, which gets us back to 5. Taste test. Take the hall pass, getting us to 6. Can't move. And buy a mushroom because it's our only option. I mean, that was bad. The guy with the most money was denied $1 and the ability to buy the one thing he could buy that we cared about. So I've got $4 and 2 researches. I can... Let's see. I've got a 3 out of 5 of something that does repair here. We don't know which of the... Well, we don't need any of the ingredients yet. Captain is 3 out of 7. I mean, engineer's a better bet. I'm going to mutate the other research and then research, come on, wrench. And duct tape is acceptable. It is not as exciting as a wrench, but it has an effect. And not great. Wrench for all kinds of money. I think that's what we want to do. We haven't hit any interpersonals yet, which is nice. It's not great to have to buy leftovers, because everything costs 7. But that was the nature of the stuff we got out of the store. We gotta take this 1 damage, because we only have 2 energy. We need it to use our 2 engages. So, where can we go? Here is another tail leaf. Here is a sure thing, which I am guessing will tell us about a tail leaf. Let's see. Do we want to go down this road? I kind of don't, because I don't want to backtrack through all of the stuff that we'd be going through on the way to get the truffle. And also our deck's not very well set up to actually buy the truffle. So let's ask about here. Alright, well, we're not going there. And we'll engage for 2 and go to the sure thing. I mean, the space-time flies is harmless, I guess, because we don't have any time-sensitive crises. So we could go there to get extra stuff if we need it. So what do we learn about? A beetle! Ooh, all of a sudden, going this way is a lot more appealing. But I feel like we still don't. Jeez. More expensive stuff. I want to buy kale. We will never need kale. What is the play? I think we moved to that space-time flies just because we need something that costs less than 7. I mean, not knowing what's here and knowing that what's here has no effect on us, we're gonna go... I mean, we'll clear the space-time flies out of the way now because it's harmless. But on a later turn, it might not be harmless. is sort of like intentionally go. Oh, geez, double power. All right. Don't need two diploma bots because we just don't have anything for them to clear. Definitely grab two power gloves. If I could get to 7, that might be diploma bot. These two. I think I want to grab this hall pass, so I'll blow up that refined silk for this hall pass, just because the engineer doesn't appear to have enough money to do good stuff. Captain's buying a power glove, though. Because being able to move a lot and ask around, very important. Bonus card. Well, I'll taste test, but I'd have to take it. I would have been able to destroy that otherwise. Still can't move anywhere. Can't taste test because I got no 7-card deck. This is pretty good. Alright, well. Take Diploma Bot because it is useful. Because we need 2 energy at a time. Ooh, and a big Foresight. This is good. 1 damage we don't really care about. We got a wrench, right? Yeah, we got the powered up wrench. Alright, so big Foresight. So what we want is flambe. Oh, that's a golden syrup we're gonna need. That's a flambe we'd like to know about. Let's see. That is the one we don't need to get. So we know where both flambes are. That's really good. If we get 5 energy, we just pick them both up. I think we want to grab Spun Silk because powering through cards is less important for the scientist. Well, do we repair for 4, which fixes a door that we don't care about? I think we're gonna upgrade. Sure, let's upgrade the FTL and repair our shields all the way. And $4, yeah, we buy that hall pass. So already having a flambe would be pretty nice, but we don't have it, so. Alright, that's the last door, so now I technically have to be worried about taking... Oh my goodness! It's... Well, I guess I'm gonna have time to get back around, so I'd like to know what's at here. Oh jeez! It's gonna take forever just to make that drop off. Let's engage for 2 and move here. Sort of annoying that I don't have the energy to make the other pickup, but you take what you get. I guess the chef is just straight up buying this. Fertilizer we can have go here. Not thrilled with most of our options. I mean, mushroom is the one thing that we will need for a while, but I don't really want to give one to the engineer. Alright, no energy, so that engage isn't useful. It's $5 the other power glove while I can. Yeah. We will surely find some more later to give to the engineer, probably after flambeing a couple of times. This brings us down to 4. We taste test. 2 out of 3 will find the other taste test will bring us to 5. Yeah, let's dodge it. Alright, we have the other taste test. We do, but we have to discard the cook and then taste test again. Do we have? I don't think we have a. We'll discard the diploma bot. I mean, it didn't really matter. Can't cook this yet, so we're done there, and we'll buy this beetle so we can cook that. Might be in a situation where we want to power up the cook. Alright, well, we even discarded the mushroom, which is our least useful card, apart from giving us a bunch of money. Alright, $5 is flambe and flambe. So, things are going to get better in a hurry. And $4 is an Uno Mas. Because now the chef can go through his deck almost every turn and blow up these Vexels. Well, I don't have a good buy anyways. So I might as well just discard these because it doesn't hurt my ability to duct tape. And I'll just repair a bunch of doors. And buy leftovers, but I mean I was gonna buy a mega mushroom otherwise, so not really upset. Alright. Oh, Captain's gonna burn Lies, blow up a Taste of the Future. And let's Power Glove. So, let me think. I need enough beetles that I feel like I gotta stop at this beetle and then go into Wormhole next turn. So, the question is... Well, I guess if I'm going to the beetle and stopping, then I'll just load up on energy. So that I can move into the wormhole next turn without spending any energy because I have no idea what I'm going to be landing on. And we will grab this, and a Claw of Duty, and a Hall Pass to have something cheap that's worth buying, I guess? Chef is... Chef's deck is so small. Okay, Captain's buying Claw of Duty. I think that's pretty clear. I think we're done. So yeah, buy Claw of Duty. I think Chef has to buy another beetle just because we need it eventually. And just get it out of there. There's nothing else here that the Chef really wants. I mean, these... we'll see about the mushrooms, but the beetle is expensive, so buy it when we can. Oh, it's our first time actually getting... let's discard the beetle. Diplomabot to immediately fix that. And next turn, buy another beetle. Okay, now we have $6. What can we do with $6? We can power up a wrench, right? And still have 2 left. And 2 is pretty good in the Scientist row because we don't need that much from the Scientist row, but as usual we don't mind getting things from the Scientist row. So let's go with that. Mutate a trusty wrench, and then buy a Scientist card. Fast track basically means we can blow up a research if we have a hand with double research in it, which will improve the hand immediately and give us the potential, I mean, not have to worry, like, still have the same number of cards to let us research. So, we don't want to play... Alright, what's our damage situation? So we need a 3 total repair and 4 energy, but if we play this remote on someone else... Captain doesn't need it so much. He's got lots of foresight and research. And at this point, giving it to the Chef is fine. And then let's upgrade the shields, and then wrench and put it both into the shields. And nothing good for 5. Take the leftovers, but I know on certain terms we need to start flambeing some cards from. Well, with 2 engages in hand, this Power Glove is dangerous because it could give us a full turn next turn. Well, let's do it because we need the energy. No, we could. We can get. Alright, so we're going to engage, adding nothing, flying into one of these wormholes. Because we need to save all of our energy for what happens if it's bad. The other wormhole we will only go to once we're done the cook, because the drop-off... Look, what do you know? The drop-off always happens before the event. Oh, you know where another tail leaf is. We didn't hit that. Where was the wormhole we hit? Is it going to show us? Not there. Where's... I guess because you drop out of nowhere onto a wormhole, there's no link, but it seems like it should show where we were. Oh well, maybe I'll just be surprised to enter a space one day and not get something out of it. Alright, Burnalizers are good. Toaster's good. Claw's good. We've cooked a mushroom and we've got one in the chef's hand, so we don't need two there. So we can blow that up to make room for a spun silk. Now let's ask around. Another tail leaf. It's back. Mark one off. Well, I'm gonna say let's go this mark one off. Because hopefully we will want one of those tail leaves on the way out. Skunk. We'll be pleased to avoid that. Alright, do we actually want anything from here? Not really. And nothing to call duty for. And $8. Sure, let's... Didn't we take a toaster or a fine silk? What does chef want? Probably other mushroom. Despite the fact that it's super cheap. I mean, our FTL is not strong. I'm going to take the toaster just to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Yeah, I'll take the toaster. Alright, taste test. Take flambe. Well, discard mushroom because I'm about to cook it, aren't I? Well, am I? What's in here? That's that Vexel. I need another. Oh, jeez. One of these is a beetle. I think I flambe the hall pass into a taste test. Alright, that worked. Taste test, take the beetle, destroy the hall pass. Who's got a bad card? You've got a duct tape leftovers. Yeah, leftovers is the card we want to get rid of out of all this. Oh, we've even got an upgrade chip out of it, so we get to have a reasonable turn. And now cook using a diploma bot and one Borgia beetle to cook the other Borgia beetle, and then this mushroom we discarded. So it didn't actually get to trash it. And now I've got $1 million. What do we grab? We need this mushroom. Well, we have duct tape for that, luckily, so that's not going to be an issue. Let's see. Nothing to power up there. There's an engage we could power up. Well, we've got 4 things we could peek at. I think the way we want to go here... I mean, oh, we need this too, right? Getting this is actually pretty handy. On the other hand, when it's chef... Alright, let's look at... What's the chef's deck situation? I think that answers the question. So we can taste test. There's 2 out of 5 we'll find our cook, and then also a chance of finding the other taste test, which makes it extremely likely to. So, I mean, we're reasonably likely to be able to cook, which means we would be able to cook that. Now we're running out of energy, but we don't really want to power up one of these cards. I mean, the other thing is we're going to go into, like, on the chef's turn, we're going to get into these and then reshuffle the deck. So we can just wait. We can buy that next turn, I think. So the key thing, I think we're going to foresight for a bunch. So things we want to find are the wrench. Well, we know it's here by elimination, and let's go looking for overdrives. Oh, we didn't find one, but we found some things that we won't buy, so that's okay. Claws, usable because we've got some silk. And engineer is likely to buy spun silk here. Oh, we did not get $4, so that's not great. Okay, so, well, we can remote ourselves. That'll give us probably 6. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, you got a wrench. Alright, so duct tape the life support. Upgrade the shields. I'd be more likely to do the FTL if we had an overdrive. Wrench for 2 fixes all of the shields. The ship is pretty good except for doors we don't really care about, and buy a burnalizer to try to get rid of some of this bad stuff because we've got a bit of a fat deck already. For example, that hand is just mono garbage. Alright, burnalize, get rid of a taste of the future. Power glove. So now we want a tail leaf. Let's engage with a hall pass. And we only ever want the one tail leaf, so we'll go out here and save an energy. I guess we could have gone to the skunk, but no, we need to stop on the tail leaf, so we could not have gone to the skunk. We're in the annoying situation that we need to, well, I guess it's cooked, so we're going to hit that wormhole and stop. Alright. Tail leaf, power glove's good. Never need, later, we don't need it now. Do we take... Some of these are just bad. I guess I'll put the onion in here because it is eventually useful. And I'll toast this taste of future. And go to the next phase, and I've got all kinds of money. Do I buy the... he can buy... He's buying tail leaf. He can buy refined silk. Might be more excited about... He's got 3. He might just buy Iconium. I'm also happy with that. He still has a bad deck. I don't want him to buy the onion. Maybe I'll be able to flambe some help into his hand. Let's take the refined silk with the captain. And it does mean we can pay off pirates. And we will be upgrading engages to get to the point where it's handy. Alright, so, taste test. Take the beetle, destroy the Vexels. That's a good turn so far. Can't cook. So I'm going to flambe a leftovers and diploma bot one of these crises. Does that feel good? Can't research for our forecast things. Also, I could blow up his mushroom. At least the mushroom gives some buying power. I mean, right now we're not repairing, but we don't really need to. And that can change fast. Well, I guess if we only have 2 energy, then being able to foresight with it is... And diploma bot that one. And we're done. And $10 is this tail leaf we need. 2 doesn't buy anything we really want, so I think we're just foresighting, yeah. I mean, not these two. We probably only ever want one of these at most anyways, so... Yep, foresight, look at the captain's line. There's an overdrive. So let's see if we can get a breakthrough. Oh, there's the other fast track. Alright, and 5 will be a spun silk. And now if we lose a bunch of health, we'll be upset. Free card. Still can't repair anything. It's just the doors, so it's not a big deal. But what does $4 buy us? Do we even want an onion? I don't want that. Just take more leftovers because it's energy, which means the one thing we really care about, which is wrenching. I think that's the way to go. Okay, so power glove. Ask around because let's see what do we got here. Pirates. Well, let's not go there. I think it means we're going to the skunked. It's another tail leaf. It's sort of impressive. And we still do need a beetle. What do we got here? Technically stealing, which we don't need. So we're coming to this tail leaf, I guess, but do we just go through? Alright, I'm gonna claw for... Oh, here, that's a fair point. I could actually go to the Space Pirates if I pick up this refined silk and just discard it. That would... Just make sure everybody... Yeah, I don't want to risk the wrench. Definitely can't afford to lose one of those. So... yeah, let's engage. And go to the Space Pirates and stop. And, well, we're taking an Exchange-a-tron. I guess we're taking both Exchange-trons. We're going to get to 8. The chef could. Chef could definitely get to 8. So, alright. And, guess we're done. $7. We've got a Burnalizer and 2 power gloves. Not so much silk that Oconium is useful. Or the usual... stuff's hard to buy for people's situation. The chef's basically going to have to improve their hands with some flambe. Let's take the Burnalizer. I mean, we've got the flambes that we need to improve the deck, so... slightly annoying, but not fatal. Alright, we'll take Diploma Bot and discard Mushroom. We don't need this beetle, so we can use it to cook, but we only... the tail leaf is in the deck. So let's flambe something. Someone's got to have something worth blowing up. We've got a Vexel, definitely worth blowing up. And let's flambe again. I mean, you have the ability to get 7. We can definitely get something we need. But you can do that with 6. I think we get 2 things we need. 15, but he's got... Engineer is more important. And I can... so I'll cook using the Borgia Beetle. mushroom. And I'll play diploma box, and which one? That's double remote and soon. I guess the chef doesn't actually have any hall passes to go to the bridge to deal with this, but and let's take an exchange-a-tron because it costs 8, and let's buy things that cost 8 when we have $8, huh? Unless we need to win the game right away. Oh, that hurt. Ouch. I don't even have money either. Well, the double, the broken draw pod and the discard is a little painful, but it's not like it, you know, it's gonna kill us or anything. Alright, let's upgrade the shields and wrench, and we definitely have to fix a draw pod and then add in a point of shields, and we've got $5, so let's power glove. This game already going way better than last one. Yeah, we will pay 400 to protect against 5. Well, we can't move this turn, but I guess we just had some people who had to buy. Wouldn't want to go there anyways. Yeah, handyman's a thing. And we need to get over toward this. So we want to go here to pick this up and then go to this drop-off. Because the drop-off is a wormhole. But either way, I think we're going that way-ish. And, I mean, I can claw off duty for something to get $1. We're not actually playing this hall pass. But $3 is a hall pass, I guess. Is the cook getting another exchange-a-tron? It's annoying, but I'm glad I paid that energy to protect the shields. I'll take a flambe and discard the other. Take a cook and discard the beetle. There was a Vexel in somebody's hand, so let's get rid of that. And we want to cook the tail leaf. We kind of want a diploma about this. I think we got a diploma about this. You know we have a chance to get it again. And just keep buying exchange-a-trons. It's pretty much guaranteed that we'll have a good hand. We have 11 cards with 2 exchange-a-trons, huh? Alright. Another door is broken. Well, with 3 energy, we don't want to fast track for fast track. That's dumb. We could fast track the wrench. Do we need it? Yeah. Hey, there we go. Let's fast track the wrench into the engineer's hand. That is a good turn. I think we just want the leftovers. Alright, well, so, Chef is probably just drawing everything every turn. He's got research and a bunch of energy. Captain's got an engage, toaster. Alright, I'll look at cards left. I guess I give it to the scientist because he has the most left of his deck. Let's upgrade shields, wrench, a couple points of shields, buy leftovers because we don't want ingredients in anyone's deck except the chef pretty much. The damage is a little annoying, but not that annoying. Alright, Power Glove, Fertilize. This will destroy a raw silk. Let's look at what the map says. So we're coming... Are we going there for skunked? Yeah, I guess. So we can go here, not pay, and then drop a couple energy in to come to here. Or we... What is our hand? It's like... The store's empty, right? It's been picked pretty clean. So I think we do want to... yeah, I'm going to engage with no energy to go to this skunked. We're not going to pay it. We're going to lose one energy, but we don't really care. We're going to make 2 stops. And grab everything but the mushroom. And then toast the hall pass. Not that we need it, because we can just engage with the refined silk. Oh, well, we don't need this tail leaf, so we'll go through it on the way to Handyman. Oh, and this isn't next to it either? Seriously? No, stupid adjacencies. Alright, we'll stop at Handyman then. We don't really need this tail leaf. Handyman will repair. It's not even shield. Oh, maybe it's shields. Just keep going. Do I bother blood? All shields. Don't need onion. Let's grab a claw, raw silk. Do we grab any others of these? Conium is not very exciting. I'll grab a toaster over there. There's 2 other better things that cost 6, so if we have exactly 6 to spend. And let's see, we've got a toaster, we've got a Claw of Duty, we've got 2 Burnalizers. I think Claw of Duty is most interesting just because it's basically a way of getting back to Ask Around, which is the one card that we only have 1 of that we wish we had more. Let's see. Well, let's take it. We want to play this Diploma bot to fix this. So let's do that. Who can we flambe of? That's a Vexel. That's no Vexel and already a ton of stuff. And you've got an Engage. Alright, yeah, let's flambe a Vexel. Lots of repair action there. Tail Leaf's not in discard pile, so exchange a Tron. Taste test. Take that discard. Ooh, do I... If I discarded this Tail Leaf is in the discard, or it goes back into the draw deck for me to draw from. Let's flambe 14 versus 17. Alright, it's a Taste of the Future. And then Exchange-a-tron. Oh, we come right back to that. And... starting to get to the point where maybe I want the taste test just to help other people trash, because if I get the toaster, which I can. Yeah, I'll take a toaster and I won't feel bad if I get a taste test. Or, sorry, a free sample. So I can help everybody else improve their decks at that point. Okay, well, we're researching for all kinds. We got nothing to claw for. So what does 9 get us? This thing that we need. And... this thing, which is nice. And... this thing, which we eventually need. That's decent. I just like Uno Mas better because it's good at the start or end of your deck, whereas the Claw is only good, really good toward the end. Alright, well, Burnalizer, destroying a Vexel, so that's pretty strong. And Duct Tape. And Wrench. Still got a lot of broken doors that we don't care about, but keeping it in good shape otherwise. And we're almost at the point where if we have an excess upgrade, that's a reasonable thing to destroy because, well, the reason you get 8 shields is so you can take damage and live, so I guess we do. Blow up a Hall Pass. Power Glove into an Ask Around. See what this line is going. Alright, what's here? Technically stealing. See, that's perfect, because we just took some shield damage. And then here is a sure thing. And here is skunked. Well, that's not so good. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. You just go all 3 of these, and when we hit skunked, we're already out of energy. So that's just fine. So engage. Using the Claw of Duty, I guess. Oh, we could even go to this French fried fuel, but then go straight to skunked. Do we need the sure thing? I think we need to know about one more beetle. So sure. And on skunked, where we'll already be out of energy. What is it? Oh, it's a beetle. The reason to stop here would be if I think I could need that beetle by my next turn. And there's a chance. I might be able to cook both of these things. So are we taking a 3rd Claw of Duty? Chef doesn't really want any of this stuff. Maybe Chef gets the Claw of Duty. This doesn't feel great. Because basically all of his mass draw will just reshuffle his deck. Alright, we'll take the Claw of Duty and have maximum number of movement and Ask Around type cards. Okay, so discard pile has the Tail Leaf and the Golden Syrup in it. So, if we cook using Orange Beetle and exchange a Tron, we can do both of them. And then Taste Test. Taste Test discarding Flambe. Taste Test. Diploma Bot destroying Taste for the future. Do we need to Diploma Bot anything? It looks like no. So we'll exchange Tron. Gives us a Flambe. We get a Leftovers. Both these guys have a Leftovers. He's got a Power Glove. Alright, we look at who's got cards in the deck. He's got a Power Glove, so he's effectively 9, and he's just straight up 9. What are we fast tracking for? It's a reasonable question. Need to get this secret sauce over to the chef. How do we do that? With a discard dive or a free sample? This Claw can get a Burnalizer. I'm gonna Flambe. Well, it's 17 versus 17, but Engineer's gonna get a trash on his own. So let's hit the Leftovers. And nothing to toast. Lots of money. tempted to buy a kale because I'm just gonna... No, I'll buy a hall pass. There's plenty of 3s. Ooh. Alright, all kinds of stuff. So now who do we give a card to? Let's just take it ourselves. And that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, 7 can be one of our own cards and a captain card, but I think we'll give the chef a discard dive in hand and take... I mean, the claw's the most expensive thing here. Alright, take a claw. Because that secret sauce is still in our discard pile, so the chef can immediately grab it. Alright, so we will claw for a Burnalizer. We will play the Burnalizer, destroying a Vexel. We will Power Glove. Upgrade using leftovers to improve FTL. Trusty Wrench with our hall passes to repair some damage. And buy a hall. Oh, it should have been a raw silk. Don't really need the buying power, and these are our cards. Alright, Burnalizer, not destroy anything. Power Glove. What is our movement plan? We get this beetle because we need it. Do we add it? No, we have to stop here. And then we come out to the skunked. Go to this beetle. Alright, beetle we need. We're gonna need grab all of those. Next, engage. Going to skunked spot and stopping. Dodge it. Dock. Is there anything useful? We don't need this kale. So you've got a lot of raw silk, so we can toss one of those. And grab. Gives us a nice variety. Claw duty to get back to toaster, not just for the dollar. And buy a silk because we've got some toasting power. This game is going pretty smoothly, but we've seen how things can go off the rails. That isn't really one of the ways. That's just not really a very worrying effect. We're going to Diploma Bot this all hands event because that's rough. Discard dive with the one Exchangeatron to cook the secret sauce. Who's got something to flambe? You've got some leftovers. You've got... I mean, blowing up the leftovers is... well... I mean, you can use it in your upgraded wrench, so... whereas the second research is very useful. Also, there's a reasonable amount of stuff in here we'd like to know about. So I will flambe one of those researches. And now we can research for a lot. And now all I got is Change-a-tron. And taste test. Discard cook. And now what do we flambe? Now I think we can flambe one of these leftovers. And lots of money. We're done. Buy the other beetle. We are at a funny point where we might want to mutate cook, but it's difficult to do so. Well, we can't buy captain cards, so we can mutate, or we can foresight some of this stuff. These are the things we care about. I think we're gonna foresight for 1 in the scientist's row, and then research for 4 one of these because we want the breakthrough. Because we have some expensive things that we would like to get discounted over time. Okay. So, let's see if anybody's got a hand that really needs... You've got a fast track, so your hand is fine. I think we just want to remote ourselves. Badly help or hurt. How much repairing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And, oh, the best we're gonna... Alright, I'm just gonna upgrade the FTL and wrench, draw pod, and buy the Unimas. Oh, there's a nice flambe target. No, some damage isn't, you know, what we want. Don't want to blow up any of those. Do we have a power glove in a discard? We do. Alright, so it's Claw of Duty for Power Glove. Play Power Glove, which gets us Ask Around, which we will play. Let's see here. Not being able to move, we don't really care. Pep Talk, it's positive, and it's all relative is annoying. Let's draw remaining cards. Oh, we can Claw of Duty again. Let's think about what we would like to do. So, say I engage. Alright, let's look closely at the map. So, here we're probably just going to get affected by it. There's 2 unknown spaces here. Oh, that's a fair point. We'd take 2 from that if we didn't pay 3. I'm going to Claw of Duty for a toaster. Toaster, a taste of the future. Play Overdrive. 1, 2, 3. It's back, we don't care, because nobody ever wants to move through the halls, and we keep going. Pep Talk, somebody gets a free card. Ooh, it's Flambe, keep going. It's all relative. Well, we will avoid taking 2 damage. We need this onion. Power Glove's good, and 1 each of the other 2. Oh, we have a lot of raw silk available, but Hall Passes are very good. And we don't really want to keep moving because we don't know what's ahead. So, I don't want to... The chef's buying the onion. I think we just take the Power Glove. Sort of don't know what the buying power for the engineer is going to be because we he has a Vexel that we know we're going to destroy. So, taste test. Diplomatic crisis. Flambe. A Vexel. Discard dive only works on my own discard pile, and all the beetles are with me. So I guess I'm exchange economy. Taste test. That was not a great play. Take Flambe. Discard dive. So I'll play a Flambe for our leftovers. Multiple wrenches. And cook using a toaster. Cooking that beetle. Get out of the way. And we buy onion because we need it. And we need the neutrophil. Which means we need to know where the neutrophil is. Well, do we have an idea where the neutrophil is? It's gotta be in the captain's row, which means we gotta fix it. Which we've got about a lot of repair capacity, right? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's give ourselves. Fast track. We can't fast track anything for free, basically. Doing that meant I couldn't buy anything, but it's kind of fine. All we really need is the neutrophil at this point. Oh, now we'll definitely be able to get it. Okay, now we need to do some repairing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing to claw for, so I'm afraid we're not going to get an upgrade. So we want to do life support, and we can't do this anymore, so we'll get back a level of shields. And buy raw silk. It's kind of shocking that the engineer doesn't have very much silk. Yeah, we now don't have the kind of buffer that we would need to... Alright, I'm going to claw to get that silk back. I'm going to engage powering it with the toaster. So I've got plenty of defense left to make it to the Great White Truffle. And if we hit a wormhole in here, I'll be annoyed. But, I mean, we shouldn't be dead. We've got all we need. Oh, lots of beetles over here. We find out a thing we knew, which is next door. And... definitely grab that. Might as well. And, oh, so now I can just go back. Oh, and we know this is a wormhole, but we don't know what's on the other side. So I'm gonna stop one short, because we don't want to go through the wormhole and hit something that, like, kills us. This game is going very well. I mean, I guess we saw last game that things can unravel in a hurry, but usually that involves already having really low HP. And this game we have not had to worry about that too much. And we'll take a spun silk. Alright, Chef wants to buy truffle. It's annoying, but not catastrophic. take cook, discard diploma bot. A fair point. If I just exchange a Tron, I'll almost certainly have, yeah, 5 out of 6 that I have my discard dive. That means I don't cook the onion though. So discard dive using the toaster to cook the beetle. Now taste test for Exchangeatron, discarding flambe. Anything we want to flambe? I guess engineer doesn't need 2 hall passes, but he could use an upgrade is a thing maybe. Exchangeatron. Let's see if we can get. All right, we got the cook, but we didn't get the energy to use it. So we also didn't get the money to buy the truffle. So what do we do about that? I guess Diploma Bot has $2, but Toaster blows up thing. Alright, take Diploma Bot. Maybe Toaster's right and we use it to blow up a Diploma Bot, but alright, we got 9 energy, but we can't go in here. He's got duct tape, no wrench. She's got overdrive. He's got cook. So I think I'm gonna mutate cook and buy the duct tape, just to make sure we have lots of repair power all the time. Okay. Burnalize. Destroy a taste the future. Duct tape. He's got his shields for 3. I mean, we're not really close to doing the third. We're not like about to win or anything. So, upgrade FTL. Who needs a card? Engineer doesn't have anything to do. Engineer wouldn't have anything to do anyways because, but if we draw a card, we're just going to get a Nunomas, which we don't really want unless there's a 7 in the store we care about. It could be a toaster. You could do it. All right, what's people's situation with their captain's going to be at 3 cards left. 2 cards because of a Burnalizer. Chef is just really good at getting through his deck. Fast track research. I guess scientists could get. I didn't get anything very useful. And buy a Burnalizer. Alright, Burnalize. Nothing. Power Glove. Power Glove. Anything we want to Claw of Duty for. Maybe Toaster. Could toast a Hall Pass. It's not unreasonable. Overdrive. Go into the first drop off and then who knows where we're going to wind up. Alright, dropped off the rice bowl. And fall into a wormhole. The third wormhole of the game. Well, the second one came right after the first one, so it didn't matter. We don't need the beetle. So we've already cooked all the beetles we ever need, so it's... Grab these. Now, where are we? We do need to get over to the second drop-off. So, what's our rating going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, let's ask about some stuff on the way to the second drop-off and hope that we can work on finishing the third thing before then. I mean, we don't have the Nutripill, we haven't bought the truffle yet, so going to work the third drop-off right now would be a bit premature. So, ask around. Fair warning. It's good to get a warning. Fair warning. Pep talk. Okay. Well, we know we're not getting anything bad, so let's pick up claw, because you can always pick up claw. Pick up a toaster. Toast a hall pass. Engage using the toasted hall pass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which gives us yeah, we don't care. Don't get anything. No, nothing interesting. I feel like if we're gonna go through a bunch of welcome backs, there should still... Alright. Alright, we are told about pirates that are far, far away. And what do we have access to? We have the onion we need. Which of these would we like to not? We don't need. Flux inverter. Could maybe use an exchange-a-tron and maybe a raw silk. And I'll take that. Do I take the exchange? Chef is usually... We want the chef to have the white truffle just to... Alright, so nothing to cook. So Diploma bought this crisis. Exchange it from. Well, discard dive's not cooking this onion, so taste test. Take Diploma bot, discard the flambe. And Diploma bot the all hands. And done, and buy the truffle. I think that's probably my most exciting. Alright, well, having had a bit of bad luck on the damage front, I've not been able to... Well, yeah, that gets us nowhere. And buy another Unamas. Alright, well now we got some wrenching power. Fertilize. Destroy leftovers. I lost myself. Power glove. So I've got 5 repair capacity, which is that, and 1. Or is it that and... I think my best insurance, that really helps make progress, and that makes us not die. So So I think that is the way I want to go. And buy a toaster. It's sort of weird that the editor doesn't have a lot of silk. Part of it's been forced to buy leftovers, but... Alright, fertilizer. Let's just destroy a spun silk to get out of the way. And power glove. And power glove. And power glove. Well, overdrive with lots of insurance energy. So, fair warning, pep talk, unknown drop off. And then stop there because that's where we want to turn back. Alright, well, we're hopefully never going to have to worry about those pirates because we'll be landing there the turn we win. Free card for him is good. Flump. Oh, no, I ain't, but alright. Free card is good. That'll help with the damage we might take from having a crisis get accelerated. Alright. Yeah, not really worth paying 4 to protect one. Well, let's grab some silk and some not an onion. And I get a discard pile. I think we just go right back the way we came, right? Just beeline. I mean, there's no reason to risk coming this way, so we pretty much just come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we've already filled up the store this turn. Except there's an adjacency there, so we could come to here. Another option is to try to plow through using our huge number of dollars as shields. And I guess the point is we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because from here it's 1 pip to here, and from here it's 1 pip to here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up on that tail leaf. So engage $6. I feel like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not actually putting the tail leaf in the store, of course, but it's a known safe spot, and it lets me preserve some FTL energy. Alright, we stop there, engage with a refined silk, moving to this tail leaf, and then stop, keeping 3 energy for next turn, which will let us preserve energy cards in hand to pay for potential bad things we might run into. So, the only question is tail leaf better than... Iconium... Iconium's not very exciting. I think refined silk is more exciting. I think we blow up a hall pass, and I think, sure, we'll grab the tail leaf just because it's a 2/2. It's not a disastrous card. What's who buying? Chef might as well buy refined silk to power his cooking, but he's not likely to need it. It's probably raw silk, probably spun silk Sure, we'll take a 10. So, taste test. It's gotta be Exchange-a-tron. And then we flambe something. Gotta have something to flambe. There's the leftovers. It's a couple of leftovers. Let's get one. And then Exchange-a-tron. And either cook or discard dive. Lets us cook. The only issue is we have 2 things to cook and only 1 power's worth of cooking. Unless we flambe a discard dive in the hopes of getting a card worth energy. Which is a bit tricky because that we still need that Neutropill. Also, I mean, we're definitely not playing the Diploma Bot as a Diploma Bot. Yeah, I think we can't blow up the discard dive just because we want to get the Neutropill into the cooking scene. So we're gonna... Do we grab the onion? Because we can get another onion more easily. Yeah, let's cook the truffle, just because it's possible for someone else to buy an onion and give us another crack. There's a taste of the future. There's leftovers. Let's blow up probably the leftovers. Yeah. And even got us our breakthrough with the bottom card. Okay, and we will buy refined silk because it is all the cooking power we will ever need. Oh, maybe it was bad because we got the engineer a bunch of money, but he probably won't need it because we're just not going to have that many turns. Alright, door's busted, but research station is fixed. So, the key thing is... Oh, but we... Alright. We can't actually cheapen it. Oh, we've got a claw. What can we claw for? I mean, we can claw for a claw a couple of times. Alright, well, let's do that just to rack up the money. Claw for a claw. Claw for... Alright, that's all of our clawing for a claw. We don't have a refined silk. So spun silk is our best choice. So, breakthrough won't let us do this, right? Yeah. Gonna do it on the chef just because we might want to give him a free sample if we're having trouble. We're gonna foresight for 1. Oh, we found the Neutropill. Alright. And we research for 1, buying the Neutropill. And we got lots of money. Let's buy a Burnalizer. It doesn't really matter because we're really close to being done, and this was a really fast game. Not that much that can go wrong at this point. Alright, well, let's play Burnalizer. Blow up a hall pass. What would we want to claw for? Power Glove. Could have made an argument for Toaster. Don't want to play this Burnalizer because we'll lose both duct tapes and 2 wrenches. So 1, 2, 3 off of duct tape. 1, 2, 3 off of duct tape and wrench for 3 to fix some doors. It's quite a lot of repairing. Buy some more silk. You never need it to destroy the upgrades. Alright. Let's ask around so we know what's coming in these shortcuts. Mark one off is pretty harmless. Eureka is not bad. We can ask around what's here. Technically stealing. No real worries there. I mean, the only reason not to go nuts is because we need to actually cook stuff. Okay, here's... Ooh, that's a tough call. Alright. Claw of Duty is gonna get the Neutropill. It's a very involved strategy. Burnalizer flops the deck. How many cards did I have? Still... Got back a card, which is a 4. That got... 4. This is bringing me down to 3. I don't need to destroy any of these. So now when I play Exchangetron, the Neutropill remains in my discard pile. And I have a Claw of Duty, which I can use to get a Neutropill, I guess. Engage. Powering up. Mark one off is nice. Eureka is nice. Well, would I stop at technically stealing? No. Would I stop at nothing? No. Would I stop on Space Pirates? No. So I guess we're going to go as far as the Eureka. But by doing it this way, I made sure that the Neutropill would be in my discard again, because otherwise I would have shuffled it back into my deck. I picked it up, shuffled the deck, and then discarded it. And I picked it up again. Some fuel, which I don't really need. Let's keep going. Don't really need that, but sure, we'll dock. And we're done. And I've got a lot of money. I guess I'll buy a Diploma Bot. We do have a crisis coming up, don't we? We do! Well... Guess I will avoid losing 8 shields, because that's usually what makes you lose. The cook doesn't do me any good. I need the discard dive. Is there anything I particularly want to flambe? I could do the foresight, but I think I want to have more cracks at getting my discard dive. Case test. Grab that. Discard that. I feel like we're going to take 2 damage from this and not care. So we discard dive using the Diploma Bot to grab that Neutropill from the captain's discard pile. So the only thing we need is the onion, which is in our own discard pile right now, but sadly inaccessible. I mean, we've got so much energy in here we could actually afford to upgrade that we don't care, right? And that's the key thing. Since we don't, what do we not care about doing? We don't need to upgrade to win because we have enough FTL energy to get to the end of the game. We've got a duct tape, and I think what we really don't care about is foresight, isn't it? Yeah, like, we have everything we need. So I might as well get rid of foresight. It doesn't need to do anything. And $6. Really don't care. Let's take a raw silk because it cooks our onion if we need it to. We can't move. We don't have anything in our discard pile. We just don't care. Grab a remote. Well, I guess if I find... I don't even remember if I have a hall pass. I have one. Well, I might as well, 2 kicks to the can of getting it. Oh, there we go. So, I can duct tape, fix all 3 doors, hall pass to the bridge, deal with the crisis, upgrade ship using the remote to go back to my own room, where the wrench is powered up by that for way more than we need. And I guess we buy spun silk. We're almost to the point where I'll just, I mean, I guess I'll go over to, oh, but so little that I need. Vexel. Right? I mean, I can come to this technically stealing, but I don't need to. I don't need to go to this French fried fuel. Or that French fried fuel. I mean, I could. I don't really want to go to the pirates for no reason, but we're pretty close to... I mean, fair point. Do I have... Well, I could get there. We're so close to just never needing to move again. Bob duty for. Fertilizer. Fertilize. Destroy Vexel. Pretty good. Power glove. It's like I'm probably toastering an engage or something. So how many moves is it? 1. Make sure there's no 2, 3. 3 to get to the space pirate, so I've got energy to discard. And chef's really likely to finish cooking, so yeah, let's just toast and engage. Play that engage, adding nothing. 1, 2, 3. Toasted 2 engages this turn, which is pretty... It's pretty funny if I didn't know I was like on the verge of winning and really didn't need to move ever again. Toss a refined silk to dodge. Dock. Sure, grab an onion. Resupply. Exchange draw needs to do a heck of a lot. Guess I'll diploma bot this thing. Law of duty for exchange drawn because it's worth money. I don't know. Actually done. Oh, I should have played Exchange-a-tron. Buy onion, but it's not going to stay in my discard pile. Alright. Ooh, that's an issue. Probably could have looked at Chef's hand and realized that this is not... Alright, well, I guess we gotta flambe the hall pass to draw a card. That's the cook. Yeah, that ain't good. Doesn't really matter. Break through Chef's Row. Fast track. Give them both of those. It should be some pretty good business at cooking. destroy the upgrade. Claw. Pumas. Myself. Duct tape. Those shields. Toast. A raw silk. Rid of it. Okay, $7. I'll buy a remote. Captain pretty much just wants to find onion and put it in their discard pile. That just isn't going to matter, so... Power Glove. Fertilizer. Oh, but we can just take... we can take it, but we don't have the cook. That's the problem. Alright, well, it's not annoying. Buy raw silk. I mean, we're still probably in pretty good shape. Even with that, still not hull damage. Free sample. Take onion from Captain. Taste test. Take discard onion. Discard dive using Exchangeatron to cook onion, and we're done. Alright, that was a much easier game than we played on Tuesday. Much better result. And it sort of shows how big a deal, like, some early game turns can make. Like this game where I started with double taste test, and just the chef was never really worried about the size of his deck. He was just constantly able to trash stuff. And then I found both flambés, bought them in one turn, and was able to help everybody else with their deck size. Compared with yesterday, with the chef's deck was something like 30 cards. But also not getting bad luck on my wrenches early on, taking a bunch of hull damage. Because ultimately on Tuesday, what led me dying was the lose all your shields plus unavoidable damage event combo, and it was only lethal because I had taken so much damage early because of not really being able to repair well. So, I mean, it's a card game, there's luck, no real surprise. So, I guess we will see you next time.